Welcome to Outdoors Radio with Dan Small, your source for the latest hunting and fishing information.
Thanks for joining us on Outdoors Radio. I'm Dan Small. Well, it's time for our every other week update on Lake Michigan fishing in the Sheboygan area, sponsored by Dumper Dan's Sport Fishing Charters, Condos, and Riverfront Store on South Pier Drive in Sheboygan and on the web at dumperdan.com. He's also got a Facebook page, Dumper Dan Sport Fishing Charters. And this week, our second sponsor is Ranieri's Four of a Kind. They're located at 811 Indiana Avenue in Sheboygan and on Facebook at Ranieri's Four of a Kind Bar and Grill. And joining us once again from Sheboygan, Captain Dumper Dan Welsch. Dan, welcome back.
You betcha. Thank you, Dan. Great to be back with you.
Well, how is the fishing?
Fishing's improving every day, Dan, and it's that time of year. It's kind of a special time of the year, I think, for me over all the years I've done this, and for a lot of anglers, Dan. And what I mean is, you're coming off, a cold winter, kind of a cold spring, and summer's here now. And,
yeah.
Everything's heating up. So is the fishing, so is the weather, so is the water temperatures, and just exciting time of the year that you know it's all going to shape up and come into shape, and all the fish are going to start hitting like they've been doing, and varieties and action and just some warm weather. So it's just a lot of fun, Dan, here on Lake Michigan right now.
And May is all about cohos, and they move right up the coast from the Illinois line and work their way all the way up to pretty much to Green Bay, or just about, don't they?
They do, yeah. That's a good question. I mean, they start on the south end, and the reason they do that, it's shallower down in that Michigan City, Chicago, Waukegan area, and the shallower water's warmer. Bait fish is piled up, down there in March, April, as the water starts warming up. That bait fish starts migrating north, and the coho follow the bait. The coho just chase alewife like you wouldn't believe and feed all day long. So they move our way, and they move northbound, and they migrate more than just about any fish in Lake Michigan. And like I said, exciting time of the year coming off of, spring and the summer where they'll be here, and they're in Sheboygan. They're coming. They're just south of town right now. We're starting to get them real well. And what's nice with Sheboygan is we're sticking out on a point. We're out in the lake a ways, Port of Sheboygan, and these fish come in here, and they kind of stage here for a long time, and you'll get steelhead and rainbow and coho, king, laker, a variety the whole entire month of June, well into July, which is really nice, and they're right here to be had for many anglers throughout the summer.
And how do you fish them this time of year? You're obviously trolling, but what are you doing?
Well, you're concentrating on the top half of the water column. It varies, these fish. Sometimes they'll be in the gap right by the lighthouse, Sheboygan Harbor, 20 to 30 feet of water when the bait's in there. Then all of a sudden the bait will move out to 80 to 120. They'll go out a mile to a mile and a half, 2 miles straight off Sheboygan. Then we follow them out there. But realistically, we're fishing, the water's still cold. It's 45 to 50, 52 degrees. So we're fishing the top part of the water column, and we're fishing flasher flies, we're fishing spoons, crankbaits, but everything kind of in the top 20 or 30 foot range, and that's where them fish are, and they're chasing bait up high. And what's nice is you don't need a lot of sophisticated tackle to catch them, because you can use monofilament line, braid line, planer boards, a flat line, downriggers, dipsies, they're up high, so you don't have to go down deep to get to them, and they're easy for the taking for just about any angler that has a boat.
And you mentioned that any angler who has a boat, now a lot of people charter with you, and they prefer having you and your captains and first mates do the work, the setting lines and finding the fish, and of course there's a lot of work involved in reeling them in, and and then of course the celebration. But a person with a good-sized boat, 18, 20-foot boat, and downriggers, a couple downriggers and planer boards, you could do that yourself, couldn't you?
Oh, absolutely, and a lot of people do, Dan, and we got a great Harbor Center Marina here in Sheboygan, great boat landings, a couple different locations, 8th Street, the big marina near the yacht club, and you can put your boat, put it in the water, and then head out on the lake, and a lot of people do, and take advantage of it if you have a boat that size. Always, err on the safe side, though, and watch the weather, but when it's calm and you get some nice days in a row where it's flat calm and no thunderstorms, get out there. Yeah, put your spread of tackle out there, catch some fish, and reel them to the grill.
Yeah, right. Yes, indeed. Well, and you've got a second sponsor this week, as we usually do. Ranieri's Four of a Kind. They are located just kind of right around the corner from you, just in toward town.
Yeah, Ranieri's Four of a Kind, very popular place. Has been there a long time. It's a fisherman's hangout. It's right by the 8th Street Bridge. We got a loop-de-doo circle intersection right there, and you can slide right into my place from there, go across the bridge, or right to Ranieri's, which is on my side of the river. And a lot of my guys, customers and employees, everybody, will walk right from my place over there for a lunch. It's walking distance from all my condos if you're lodging with us, so an easy place to go. Pool tables, dartboards, entertainment, good food, drinks. The Ranieri's Four of a Kind's awesome.
Yeah, they got specials. I know Monday, and then a Friday fish fry, and a long happy hour on Saturday. So there's always something going on there.
There is, and yeah, a lot of times they have outdoor activities too, and which is kind of neat. I drive by and people, their band or whatnot, or entertainment outside, which is good to see. Because then summer's here and the weather's nice and people are enjoying themselves.
All right. Well, Dan, before we let you go, how do people get a hold of you? And do you have openings? I would hope you do at some point this summer, right?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of stuff is filling very quickly, though, and I'm trying to juggle things around for people that want certain dates. So don't wait too long, and give me a call. The best is the phone, 920-377-1147, or dumperdan.com on the internet. Dan@dumperdan.com is my email. Otherwise, our Facebook page will be posting every day pictures and videos and reports. But again, just if you're coming out here, get your reservation in. If you got questions, give me a call as well. But the dates are going to fill fast, and it's going to go real quick here. And fishing is turning on every day. Just continues to just keep getting better and better.
All right, and of course you post this interview that we do every other week, and people can listen to it again there if they want to do that.
Yeah, check out our talk show on the Facebook page, and you can play it over again and see the pictures that you and I post on there as well. But get outside, enjoy the outdoors. It's going to be a great summer, and fishing is going great right now, and it's, like I said, going to continue to get better. And it seems like a lot of people are out and about, private anglers, charter fishermen, customers, whatnot. So just enjoy it. Get out there. I think June is going to be a phenomenal month.
Yeah, well, you have, I'm sure you're going to be busy this Memorial Day weekend, but you have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again in a couple of weeks.
You got it. I'll be here. Thanks, Dan.
You bet. Dumper Dan Welch with the Lake Michigan Fishing Report out of Sheboygan. His website is dumperdan.com. You can find him on Facebook at Dumper Dan Sport Fishing Charters. And also on Facebook, you can find Ranieri's Four of a Kind. They're located on Indiana Avenue, right by the roundabout there. And stop in there after you fish with Dan, have some lunch. And we'll talk to Dan again in a couple of weeks. I'm Dan Small. More Outdoors Radio right after this.